Let's talk about the referee decision in this game between Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Remember, we are beyond the match. I always say the truth, irrespective of how it feels or whatever that will come out of it. And I'm going to go straight into the game. Tchouaméni's handball. For me, this is a penalty. It's a penalty because Tchouaméni, I understand why they didn't give the penalty. They might feel like he didn't move his hand. That is one of the reasons they didn't give the penalty. But for me, it's penalty because his hand is far away from his body. I understand that when you want to jump, you try to make yourself bigger. Bearing in mind that he's blocking a direct shot that is going to the post, I feel that the referee could have given this as a penalty. Even though their explanation is that Tchouaméni just made himself big. But on another day, another referee will give this as a penalty and nobody will question that. Then the second one is Fermin Lopez handball. Now, the question comes here. If you say that Tchouaméni's own is not a penalty, why are you ruling out the goal of Fermin Lopez because he handled the ball? Because if we are being honest here, Fermin Lopez did not handle the ball with intention. If you say Tchouaméni's hand did not move intentionally, then Fermin Lopez did not move his hand with the intention to stop the ball from, moving. He didn't do that intentionally. The ball just hit his arm. So, for me, if you say Tchouaméni's own is not a penalty, then Fermin Lopez's goal should stand. Because both of them are the same explanation. It was unintentional touch for Tchouaméni. It's also unintentional touch for Fermin Lopez. So these two decisions are clear. The third one is Asensio's red card. To be honest, it's a difficult one. When people talk about the last man, I am being honest with you. You have to calculate the distance to post. The distance to post and the angle of the player. The player, is he running directly to the post? How far is he going to be to, get closer to be able to score? And that is what they looked at without giving this as a red card. For me, I will call this a 50-50 challenge. So for me, my own explanation, if referee gives a red card, I will understand. But if referee, as he didn't give a red card, I also understand because they might think, okay, it's far away from the post. But if the referee genuinely says it's a red card, I think nobody will question him. Then the other one is Rafinha's penalty. For me, this one is not a clear penalty. This is my obvious, take here. Why am I saying it's not a penalty? There was a pull, but I think Rafinha made a meal of it. Rafinha, there is a contact. You have to establish that fact. That guy pulled Rafinha. But, in football, it's not all pull that they give as a penalty. So, the player tried to pull him and then Rafinha made a meal out of it. But referee, again, can give it as a penalty. Then the last one is Kylian Mbappe's goal. They said it's coming from an offside position. For me, the first player that touched that ball is Barcelona player. So because he touched that ball, that action have reverted. And then that is why they allowed Kylian Mbappe's goal to stand. This is the explanation from what you saw online. So if you ask me, I will tell you that Barcelona should have had a penalty. Barcelona should have potentially had a man sent off in Asensio. Barcelona should have also potentially have another penalty against Rafinha. But the ones that are clear is the Tchouaméni's handball. For me, is a penalty. Then the goal Fermin Lopez scored, I think it should stand. If you say this is not a penalty, then that one should stand. For Kylian Mbappe's goal, I understand why they didn't give it. Then for Asensio's red card, that could have been a red card. That could have also been a yellow card. If they give it, either way, nobody should complain. So if you put all these things together, being honest, I think in this game, the referee was tilting towards Real Madrid. It is obvious for us to accept that. He was tilting. He was not balanced in the way he's doing things. He was like, the game, he was not like equal, giving fair judgment to both teams. So these are my explanation. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's go.